Hi there, here I am in self-imposed quarantine, doing my best, doing my part to save the world. And I was prepared for this virus. Were you? We should all be prepared, not just for a virus, but for anything that comes along, for any emergency. Here, I have to read my notes because I'm an old man and I forget most of what I think. I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else or that I had some kind of premonition that this virus was coming. But I was prepared because I'm always prepared. I was raised in a home where we prepared for emergencies before they happened. Um, Not just a pandemic. I mean, there's any number of things that can strand you in your home. Storms, floods, earthquakes, any disaster can strand you in your home or strand you where you can't get to the store. Um, a disaster can wipe out stores or roads, and you might have to be self-sufficient for a while. You should always be ready. We've all seen news reports and videos of people panicking and hoarding toilet paper at Walmart. Frankly, it was really embarrassing. I mean, toilet paper. Seriously? If you have that much crap coming out of your butt that you need 200 rolls of toilet paper, you've got a lot bigger problem than the coronavirus, and you need to get to a hospital right now. When this virus broke out, I already had several months of food and supplies already put away. I live in a rural area where periodically we'll be stranded from the main highway by either ice storms or floods, any number of things. If you prepare ahead of time, you won't feel the need to panic. It's easy to prepare. All you need to do is put a few things away every month. When you go grocery shopping, buy an extra roll of toilet paper, buy a couple extra cans of food, and put them away. Stick them in a closet, put them under the bed. Um, I'm lucky. I've got a lot of property here, and I've got storage buildings, and I can put a lot of things away. But it's not that hard. Just put a few things away, and then when an emergency comes up, you're not going to be panicking, rushing through Walmart trying to find that last roll of toilet paper. This isn't an idea that I just came up with. It's been around for ages. Growing up in the country, we always put extra food away. My mom would grow a big garden, and then all summer long we would eat. Most of the food that we ate came from our garden, and any extra food she would can and put away for the winter, so that during the winter we wouldn't be panicking that we didn't have enough food to eat. Or if there came a time when the roads were washed out and we couldn't get to town, we couldn't get to a store, we still had plenty of food. I mean, this whole thing about toilet paper just blew my mind. When I first heard that people were raiding Walmart and mobbing Walmart to get toilet paper, I thought it was a joke. I mean, I seriously believed it was a joke. There was a picture of a guy at Walmart with a shopping cart that was stacked, like 4 or 5 feet high with toilet paper. I'm like, good grief, buddy, you don't need that much toilet paper. The coronavirus is a respiratory virus. It doesn't affect the digestive system. It doesn't give you diarrhea. And even if it did, it's still too much toilet paper. Go see a doctor or a therapist. I mean, think about it. Would you rather put a few supplies away every month and know that you're safe? Know that no matter what comes up, you've got plenty of stuff to feed your family. You've got food for your family. You've got toilet paper, hand cleaner, or hand sanitizer. You've got all that stashed away under a bed, so you know that your family's going to be okay. Or are you going to be an idiot running through Walmart, knocking over old women to try to get that last roll of toilet paper. I mean, come on. We're grown-ups. We're supposed to be better than this. I mean, I live in the United States. We're supposed to be, a symbol for the rest of the world, and it's embarrassing. When I see these news reports, when I see these videos of people mobbing trucks as they're pulling in, trying to get toilet paper. I mean, come on. People were better than this. I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, if I can do it, I'm a retired man, I'm living on Social Security, and I can put away enough supplies for my family. If I can do it, I know you can. I mean, there are a lot of people that have been hit hard with this, and I feel for them. There are a lot of people that can't go to work right now, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to make their mortgage, how they're going to make their car payments. And, I feel for you. I really do. And that's a serious problem that needs to be addressed. But people mobbing each other over toilet paper is not a reason to panic. I mean, come on, people. You're better than this. Put a few, when you go to the store once a month, get an extra pack of toilet paper and hide it. Stick it under the bed. Stick it in the closet. Forget it's there. Then when something happens, you'll know that you have the supplies. You're not going to be rushing out causing a panic. It's ridiculous and it's embarrassing. So try to be better. Someone posted a photograph on Facebook yesterday of a man at a gas station who was emptying out the hand sanitizer that's mounted to the post. He was emptying it to refill his own container. Like, be better than that. I mean, when we're not under an emergency, put some extra stuff away. Put some hand sanitizer away. It doesn't cost much. I mean, you can get the generic stuff dirt cheap. Get a few extra bottles. Stick them under the bed. Put them in a closet. Stick them under the sink in the bathroom. Put them somewhere where they're not going to be in your way, but they'll be there when you need them. Food. I mean, it's easy. I mean, I've got a large deep freeze. I keep it full of meat. I've got a walk-in pantry that I keep full of canned goods and dry goods. I mean, we've got several months' supply of food before this ever happened. So when it happened, I didn't panic. I mean, I wasn't jumping in the car and rushing to the store trying to get the last food that was on the shelves because I've already got food. And I've got it because I prepared for an emergency before there was an emergency. Don't wait until the sirens sound. Prepare before you need it. Because what are your children thinking when they see you panicking, running through the store screaming? What does that say to our children? It's much better that when an emergency happens, you can say to your kids, there's a problem. It's serious, but we're okay. We're okay. We've got food. We've got supplies. We're okay. Nothing's going to happen to us. When you panic, your children panic. Because your children look to you for example. And if they see you panicking and screaming through the store, knocking down old women, it's going to scare the shit out of them. Don't scare your children. Don't put your children in danger. If you wait till the emergency happens, you may not be able to get that food. You may not be able to get that toilet paper. And then you and your kids are going to be doing without. That's not right. Be prepared. I learned that years ago as a Boy Scout. And that was a motto. Be prepared. Don't wait for something to happen. Get ready now. Be ready all the time. You never know when something is going to happen. I'm always prepared because I can wake up one morning and there could have been a flood that washed out the road. If the road washes out, I can't go to town. I can't get to a store. I mean, we're in an isolated area. During the winter, if it freezes overnight, there could be ice on the roads, and we don't get snowplows. We don't get salt trucks. We have to wait for the ice to melt. So we're always prepared. But I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm not saying that I'm smarter than anyone. I'm just your average, everyday American. But, take a tip from me if you can, and put a few things away. Even if you put away a week's worth of groceries and an extra week of toilet paper, that's an extra week you don't have to panic. So, let's all stay in and try to keep the country safe, keep the spread of this virus as low as possible. We're doing a pretty good job. Compared to other countries and how hard they were hit, I think we're doing a pretty darn good job. We need to keep it up, and we need to do better. Thank you.